Welcome to the Sing Confidently, Live Creatively podcast, a show to help you build confidence as you start singing, acting, dancing, and being creative again. Hi, I'm Estelle. I'm a singer, actor, performer, and a beginner voice coach who knows how it feels to want to use your God-given creative gifts, but you stay stuck in fear and doubt. The solution is to start building confidence. You have gifts that you need to grow and use and share, and the world is waiting for you. I want to be there with you to help you do that. It's time to live creatively. So without further ado, let's begin. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the show. Oh my gosh, a second episode in 1 week. What's going on? Guys, I like to throw in a bonus episode every now and then, but honestly, something I'm doing right now is I'm testing adding, let me know what you think. I'm testing adding another episode throughout the week. Like a mini episode to give you more inspiration, maybe the main one, the first one on Mondays, every Monday, you guys already know. Maybe that one will be like the interview or like the singing tip kind of thing. Versus like the one in the middle of the week will be like some inspiration to keep you going, right? Creative inspiration, maybe a clip from an interview, maybe just a clip from me in a workshop, or just me talking to you like this and giving you some inspiration, giving you some helpful, anything that will help you and inspire you. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Let me know. Definitely come to the Facebook group and join so you can let me know what you think in there. As always, leave a review. That's actually like one of the coolest ways that you can support this show is to leave a review if you've been listening for a couple of years, because oh my gosh, we've been around for a couple of years now, which is crazy. Or if you just recently started listening and you like what you're hearing, I honestly would appreciate you so much if you wouldn't mind just leaving a quick review. It would help so much. Speaking of reviews, I have one to start this episode. Today we're going to be getting some inspiration. I'm going to inspire you with some of my favorite lessons from shows that I love, TV shows that I love that inspire me. And if you know me, you know that I love some TV shows, okay? I'm a big fan of certain TV shows and the shows that I love, like I really, really love. So yeah, I'm going to talk about a couple of them that inspire me as an artist. I'm going to give you some lessons that I have learned that I have taken from them. And I'm really excited to get into that. Before I do, I want to read a review from one of you guys that is really, really beautiful to me. This one says, "Rediscovering the Joy of Singing." It's titled "Rediscovering the Joy of Singing" from Gal Girl 11. It says, "Estelle's podcast is a true gem for anyone looking to reignite their passion for singing. Her approachable style and practical tips provide the perfect blend of encouragement and expertise for beginners and former theater kids alike. Each episode is a delightful mix of singing techniques, mindset coaching, and relatable stories, making it the ideal resource for anyone in their 20s and 30s seeking a creative outlet. This podcast is a beacon of inspiration, urging you to confidently embrace your talents and start singing again." Oh my goodness, what a sweet review. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful. Yes, that's exactly what I do. What I want to do is to be a beacon of inspiration. And of course, like expertise, encouragement, like practical tips, but ultimately to inspire you, to help you, just like this person said, confidently embrace your talents and start singing again. Yes, embrace your creative talents. Do not let them fall to the wayside. Do not let them be put aside until you're in your 80s and 90s, Like, that's great. Definitely do it at that time. If you're in your 80s right now and you're listening, amazing. Be creative. It's never too late. But start as soon as you can. Like, start right now. Why wait when you have these gifts inside of you that you want to pursue and you want to grow, right? And I want to be here for you. I want to be there helping to light the way, helping to inspire you, helping you to embrace your God-given creative gifts in singing and dancing and acting and performing. Like, do not sleep on them. I'm here to help you not to sleep on them, to wake up to them and to move forward in that. So yeah, I'm so excited for today's episode. I'm going to give you 3 quick lessons that I've taken from shows that I absolutely love that have inspired me as a creative and as an artist. But before I get into those lessons and those TV shows, you might have already heard that I am launching in the new year a Sing Confidently program, the Sing Confidently program. It's a virtual program that's going to help you in 4 weeks. 4 weeks together, honey. We are going to give you the steps to start singing confidently. This is going to be a beautiful space, a safe space where you can learn about singing confidently. I'm going to break down what I went through in the workshop a few weeks ago. I'm going to break down each one of those steps that I went through and help you actually apply that. And after each session, there's going to be an opportunity for you to sing and get coaching, because you're literally going to have the opportunity to get voice lessons for the price of so much going on. There's gonna be so much going on, and right now it's on sale 50% off for $98.50. And I did that specifically for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but I left it because of course we're rolling into the holidays, and I want you to gift yourself this. If you are someone who has said even once or twice in your life, oh, I wish I could learn how to sing. Oh, I wish I could feel more confident in my voice. Oh, I would love to sing, but I'm scared to sing on stage. No, I stage fright. Girl, friend, person, my friend, my listener, you have got to get into this program. It is my first time doing this, and I'm honestly it's my first time. I'm beta testing it a little bit because I want to create something that's really going to help people, help you. And if you want to be on this journey alongside with me, I invite you to come and be on this journey, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you those tools that you need in 4 easy weeks. It's 1 session every week. There are going to be some other resources I'm going to provide for you in the program as well outside of those sessions, but those core sessions are going to help you break down how to start singing with confidence, and you're going to get the opportunity to get coaching for $98.50. That's maybe 1 hour voice lessons with me, and you're gonna get 4 lessons in one. So it's gonna be a really, really great deal for you. It'll be in a group setting, so of course you might not get to sing every single week. We'll have a process for how we choose that, but honestly, I doubt it's gonna be that huge this first time around. So you might as well jump into it now while it's really inexpensive, and it's gonna be small, and you're going to get some focused attention. And it's going to help you grow. By the end of those 4 weeks, early February, you're going to surpass where you were when you started January, because you will have consistently started singing and learned the tools that you need to sing with confidence. I'm so passionate about this because I get in my Facebook, when you guys sign up for my Facebook group, I see your emails, DMs, I've talked to you guys. I know that you're struggling with feeling lacking confidence in your voice and in yourself as a person. In 2024, we are not ignoring our creative dreams and our gifts in singing and performing because of lack of confidence. Absolutely not. I don't want that for you. So you have got to go to creativelybyestelle.com/program. The link is in the show notes. creativelybyestelle.com/program. Check it out, read through it. Let me know if you have any questions at all. I want to be here for you. I want to help you, and I would be happy to answer any questions. I want to support you in any way that I can. If you need to do a payment plan, let me know. I will literally help you out because I want you to be in this program. In the new year, 2024, you're going to start singing with confidence, and I'm here for that. So go to creativelybyestelle.com/program, and let's start singing with confidence in 4 simple weeks. All right, so now that I've done going through my spiel, it's time to get into the lessons, because I want you guys to learn these lessons that I've learned, that I continue to learn every time that I rewatch these shows that I absolutely love. The first show that I'm going to talk about is Smash. I don't know if you guys know this song, Smash. It was on, what was it on? Was it on ABC? No, NBC. It was on NBC. I never watched it on NBC. I didn't watch any of these shows live except for the last one that I'm going to talk about. But these first 2 shows I'd never watched when they were actually on TV. I watched them on Netflix, or for Smash, I think it was on, I don't even remember where I watched that one on. But yeah, Smash is the show that was on NBC. It was a musical drama. It was all about these theater artists who were trying to get on Broadway, basically. Well, they were a part of the creation of a new Broadway musical, about Marilyn Monroe. So yeah, you guys should check it out. I don't know where you can watch it right now, so if you are interested in watching it and you know where you can watch it, please let me know, because I would love to do a rewatch. Anyway, so what I learned from this show, Smash, again, these are like actors in New York City. They are a part of this new Broadway show, and they're like building it from the ground up. Not just actors, but the literal book writer, the lyricist, and like the director, the choreographer, like they're all there. You get, and even like the producer, you get to see kind of like how a Broadway show in theory is like built up. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, you're getting to see them start to work on the show to try to get it on Broadway. And there is this one actress. Her character's name is Ivy Lynn, played by Megan Hilty, who is a literal Broadway star. And there are literally such stars on this show. It's a star-studded cast. Okay, go look it up. But yeah, so Megan Hilty plays Ivy Lynn, who is one of the actresses who is who's like auditioning and wanting to play Marilyn Monroe in the show, and she is kind of auditioning up against this other character who is a less experienced actress, who is played by Catherine McPhee. Now Catherine, what's her name now? It's not Catherine McPhee anymore. Ooh, what is her last name now? Anyway, she got married, so she's not Catherine McPhee anymore, but she was at the time. And she plays Karen Cartwright. I'm trying to do the accent of the choreographer in the show. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna probably go off on some tangents because I love these TV shows. I could talk about them, but anyway, love them. But apparently, I can't remember any of the characters' names. Anywho, this show follows these two girls, are the main characters, and they're kind of like competing for this character to play Marilyn Monroe, which we don't love seeing female actresses like fighting and competing. So I'll get to that point in a second. But one thing that I did learn from the show, from Ivy Lynn's character, is that she really embodied, in my opinion, like starting small and growing over time, which is what actors have to do, which is what any artist has to do. You have to start somewhere. If you've been on this show for even 2 milliseconds, you've heard me say something like, you gotta start. You just gotta start somewhere. Start small. Take small steps of action, right? I've said those things like a billion times since first starting this show, because it's so true. And that is the way that you grow. That is the way you become an actress. That is the way you become a singer. That's the way you become a confident artist. Okay? You have to start small and grow over time. You see her in the show, and honestly, like the other characters too, like Karen too. But you see Ivy, like she has been working towards this part like for so long. She's been in this other show for years, several seasons, I don't know, for a while. She's been in this other show that's on Broadway, and like as like in the ensemble, and she's like wonderful. She's great, but she has really worked. She has started smaller, right? And now she really wants to take on this new role as a main character, as Marilyn Monroe, right? And so like that, and it's hard for her, and she faces challenges. She is a curvy woman in the theater world, and she kind of represents that as well. All that to say is, what I learned from her is that you need to start small. She started somewhere. She wasn't just like going, of course, I'm sure she was wanting to get a main lead in a Broadway show at some point like in her career, but like she started with what she had, and she worked hard, and now she's like at this point in the show where, I mean, we can assume, because we haven't seen all of her background, but we can assume like at this point she's like ready for this role. Like she's worked towards it, and that's something that the producers, the directors, as they're like kind of figuring out who they want to play Marilyn Monroe, they take that into account. She has the history, she has that background, she's been in this business, and she has taken that time to grow. And that doesn't mean that Karen Cartwright, her quote unquote competition, hasn't, but she's just like a little bit fresher to the business, a little bit newer to the business. So versus Ivy, she has started small and grown over time. So I want you to take that lesson. lesson number one, you have to start somewhere. Even if you are working a full-time job, you are not a full-time singer, you're not a full-time dancer, you're just taking a dance class a week, a dance class every 2 weeks. You're going to an audition maybe once every couple of weeks. Okay, that's good. Just start somewhere. If you don't have all the time in the world, start with one 30-minute voice lesson, okay? Start with one, I don't even know. Write one song every month, right? Okay, that's a little bit far. Every 2 weeks at least, okay? You have to have some sort of consistency, but you have to start. You have to start small, and you have to start now, and then grow over time and develop that gift. So that is the lesson that I will share with you from Smash. If you know the show Smash, if you love that show, please DM me on Instagram at Estelle Avberry or at Creatively Performing Arts. Go to the show notes and you can find my Instagram down there. Please DM me. I would love to hear what lesson you've taken from this show. Okay, the second show that I have for you, of course, is Glee. Obviously, you know, if I'm going to talk about shows that inspire you as a performing artist, I'm going to have to talk about Glee. Point blank, period. Okay, Glee is a show that was on Fox, right? Oh my gosh. I should know this. Glee TV show, according to Wikipedia, was on Fox, I believe. Yes, it is currently on, not on Netflix anymore, but it's on Disney Plus. Okay, you can watch it on Disney Plus. Yes, confirmed, it was on Fox. That was the network that released it. And it is a show all about, you know, it's a comedy drama. It's a musical comedy drama, all about this Glee club at this high school in Ohio. And these are like a bunch of different teenagers in this, you know, this school that are kind of like, you know, they're like on the miscast, kind of like they're like not the popular kids. Not all of them are the popular kids at first anyway. Then eventually some popular kids join and it becomes a whole thing, because like this group is not seen as like the cool group. They're like people who sing, you know, and like recreate popular songs off the radio, and they sing to them and they dance to them. But what happens is they become this like bonded group, this community. They like love each other. They support each other through a lot of different issues that they face as teenagers, as high schoolers, etc. Okay, so the lesson that I learned from this show is, do not let outside voices stop you from using your creative gift. Instead, get around the right people. Okay, so evidence number one, Exhibit A, Rachel Berry. Now, I know Rachel Berry is a controversial character. Okay, I know Lea Michele plays Rachel Berry. Both are controversial. Okay, let me know what your thoughts are. Feel free to let me know very kindly. But I have to say that character, I will not talk about the person. I will not talk about the actress, because I don't know the actress personally. But I will talk about the character. And the character of Rachel Berry does not let outside voices stop her. If she does, not for very long. She will bounce right back. Let me tell you about that girl. The character of Rachel Berry, she is not afraid to be herself, even though she repeatedly gets shamed, repeatedly is bullied, frankly, and is, you know, treated poorly. She herself kind of can be a bully, though. Let's be real. She herself actually is definitely a bully. But one thing I can say about her is that when it comes to singing and performing on stage, she loves it so much. She has put in the time, she's put in the effort, the work, so much that she is so determined and in love with this art form that she will not let anyone stop her from achieving her dreams of being on Broadway, of being a performer. Like, you cannot tell her anything. Another person that I will say is Mercedes in this show. Mercedes, yes, love my girl Ashley, played by Ashley. Ooh, why am I blanking on her name? Mercedes, Ashley. We're just going through this together, you guys. Glee TV show. Okay, Mercedes Jones is played by why did I say Ashley? Amber Riley. Oh my gosh, Amber Riley, Effie on Dreamgirls on West End, star performer, literally such an amazing singer. I don't know why I blanked on her name. Please forgive me. Forgive me all. Okay, I'm leaving this in though because this is real. Okay. And this is just like a fun, chill episode. I want us to feel like we're just hanging out and chatting, but also learning together. Okay. So we're learning a lot. Yes, Mercedes Jones. She is a character who also does not let outside voices stop her. As a woman of color, as a black woman on this show, in this group, in this school where frankly there's not a lot of diversity. Okay. And it's supposed to be in Ohio, so it makes sense, I guess. From my perspective, if you're from Ohio and you have another perspective, please let me know. Maybe there is a lot of diversity in Ohio and I just don't know. But I don't know. From my perspective, it makes sense. This school is not super, super diverse, right? She's a black woman. She is a curvy woman. She's a woman, right? So a lot of things that the world around her try to use against her, try to make her feel small, right? Because she's black, because she's bigger. And she does not let outside voices stop her. She does not. She wants to be a star and she's not afraid to admit it. And I just love that. I love that so much. And all the characters have this about them. Kurt, Blaine, like all the other characters. I know I'm like missing a bunch of characters. You're gonna scream at me if you love Glee. hold on. Okay. Who else am I forgetting? Santana. Oh my gosh, Naya Rivera. Rest in peace. Santana is another character who's a character of color, a woman of color, who also is so like she works up to it a little bit. You don't really get to see as much of her character at the beginning, like her real character, but then eventually, especially as they're all like getting ready to go to college, you see them like pursuing their dreams, not caring what anyone else around them thinks. Not that I'm saying that you should disrespect other people's thoughts or feelings, but when it comes to your God-given gift that God has given you, the dreams that you have, the gifts that you have that you want to put out there to be a blessing and of service to other people, do not let outside voices hinder you or hold you back. Don't let anyone bully you out of singing, out of dancing, out of performing. Instead, be like Rachel Berry, the good parts of Rachel Berry. Be like Mercedes, be like Santana, and the good parts of Santana, because she's also kind of a bully. But decide that you're not going to let outside voices stop you from pursuing your creative gifts and using your talents as a singer and performer. Get around the right people instead. That's what they did. They banded together as a group. They were in this Glee club. They were getting around people who had similar goals as them, who also wanted to be creative, who also wanted to be artists, who also loved music and loved performing. And they were all very different. They all had different backgrounds in every way, shape, and form. But they banded together and supported each other in pursuing their creative gifts and dreams. And that's what I want you to do. That's why I love this show. And that's why I encourage you to get involved in the performing arts community on Facebook. Come join this community. It's a great way to let's have our own little Glee club, you guys. Let's have our own little Glee club. Like, get together. Let's encourage each other. Like, you need to be around the right people who are going to lift you up and say, yes, you can be an artist. You can perform. You can do theater. You can join your local choir in church or your community choir or your community theater. You can do this. That's what I want to be for you. I want to be that encourager for you. But I want you to make sure that you're around the right people who will encourage you to be the artist, be the creative, the performer that you know you can be. Okay. Last but not least, one of my favorite shows ever. Oh my gosh, there are other shows actually now that I'm thinking about it. But we're just going to do these three because it's getting a little long. Okay. But this show is Dance Academy. Okay. Dance Academy was on, what's it called? Not Disney. It was on Nickelodeon. Teen Nick back in the day. This is the one that I actually watched on TV because I was like a teenager when it came out. But it is an Australian TV show about this very prestigious dance academy in Sydney, Australia. And these are high school students that have auditioned and worked so hard wanting to get into this school. That's such a prestigious school. It's going to set them up to be in the company, to be in this ballet company, and eventually, or to be in any other dance company that they choose. And it's like the best of the best, right? And Sydney in Australia, I'm assuming. That's kind of how they set it up. So yeah, there's the main character Tara. She's the one who has like this like natural talent. She's just shown as like having the natural talent, but she like grew up on a farm, didn't have the most like prestigious dance background, but she has natural talent and I guess like some level of work ethic. But you see in the show that her work ethic is nothing compared to Abigail, who her mom was a dance teacher. She literally grew up eating, drinking, sleeping, breathing dance. Like, she has had dreams of being a dancer her whole life as well, just like Tara, but she's like cutthroat. She is like, get out of my way, like I'm getting to the top kind of cutthroat. At least at the beginning. And we see that there's a lot of character development in this show, which I absolutely love. There's so much heart in this show. It's just 3 seasons, but there's some cheesiness, but it has so much heart and I love it. Anyway, but the lesson that I learned from this show, from Tara specifically, because she is the one who has like more natural talent. She's shown as having more natural talent than Abigail, and they are kind of like competitors at the beginning, but they eventually kind of become friends, kind of. So what we see in Tara is that even though she has this natural talent, she really does have to work on her work ethic. At the academy, it challenges her. Dance Academy is the name of the academy, the prestigious academy. It's called the National Academy of Dance. Anyway, Dance Academy, whatever. So they call it the academy. At this academy, Tara, like, you see her having to recommit again and again. That is the lesson from this show. Recommit again and again and be laser focused. From Tara, I learned that lesson about recommitting again and again, because even though you might have natural talent for singing and dancing, she had natural talent, but she had to commit again and again to working on her fouettes, to working on her, pas de deux. She had to commit again and again and like learn from her teacher. Even though it wasn't always easy, she got frustrated, she had to keep coming back to class. Otherwise she would not grow. She would not become the dancer that she eventually was able to become. Okay, I won't spoil it for you in case you actually watch it, but she has some missteps later on, but like, she wouldn't become the person that she was supposed to become eventually if she hadn't recommitted again and again, right? And be laser focused. This is what I get from Abigail, who is super cutthroat. But one thing about her, she, similarly to Rachel Berry and Glee, like, when she wants something, she's going for it, period. And she wants to be the star of the academy. She wants to get into the company afterwards, the dance company that they're all trying to get into. She wants to become a prima ballerina. Like, she's not apologetic about it. Again, similarly to Mercedes and Rachel Berry and Santana, unapologetic. She does not care. And she's laser focused. She will wake up and go to Pilates before dance class at 9. Like, she will do whatever it takes to be the best of the best. And I want you to think about, how can I be laser focused in this time? Like, right now, this is December, okay? It is very easy to slip into like all the busyness of the holidays and wrapping up the year and everything, and just kind of like slip into like forgetting your gifts, forgetting your creative dreams, forgetting that, and say like, okay, I'll start again next year. No, like, don't let this month pass you by. Still think of, how can I be laser focused? Again, back to this first point from Smash. Even in small and simple ways, how can I be laser focused on this dream that I have to become a better singer? How can I be laser focused on this desire that I have to be, to put my songs out there, to be a singer-songwriter and actually share my songs on social media, to, be an actor? How can I be laser focused even in a small way? Can I work on a self-tape this week and submit it for an audition next week? Can I, what's another thing I can do? Can I sign up for a dance class at my community dance, my community center next week? Can I try a class before the end of this year? Because otherwise I'm going to regret not doing anything to grow as a dancer, when I know that I want to be a performer and I want to be an artist. I want to be a triple threat. I don't want to just sing. I want to dance and I want to act. If that's your desire, you have to do something. You have to be laser focused about it. learn from Abigail from Dance Academy and be laser focused. That is that lesson from there. So the 3 lessons altogether: number 1, start small and grow over time. That's taken from Smash. Number 2, don't let outside voices stop you. Instead, get around the right people. That's from Glee. And number 3, recommit again and again and be laser focused when pursuing your creative and performing arts dreams. That is from Dance Academy, honey. And those are my 3 lessons from some of my favorite shows. This was probably one of my favorite episodes to record ever. And I think you can probably tell. I love these TV shows, man. They are some of my favorites that have inspired me throughout the years and honestly like encouraged me to be an artist, even when I didn't even know they were encouraging me to be an artist. So I hope that you'll take these nuggets, these lessons, and apply them and live them out throughout this month. Do not let anything stop you. This episode became a lot longer than I expected, but you know what? Here it is. Come back to this again and again and be inspired. Share this with someone who you know loves TV and who you also know loves to create and be performing and be in the arts. Share this with someone who has a creative dream and a passion and you feel like they're not necessarily like leading into it. Share it with them and, you know, go together. Encourage each other to pursue your creative gifts in this last month. Okay, make sure you share this and make sure you come to creativelybyestelle.com/program. Click on the Sing Confidently 4-week program and check it out if you want to get to know your voice, to grow your voice, to express your voice, to improve your voice, and ultimately to start singing and performing with confidence. Okay, we're going to apply all the lessons that I talked about in this episode if you come to this 4-week program in January. Go sign up right now. It is literally so inexpensive. You're basically, if you break it down, it's like maybe $25 for like a lesson. Like, you're getting such a great deal at this moment. So please run, go sign up. I would love to see you in this program. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'm so proud of you for just like leaning into your creative gifts and getting that inspiration that you need. I hope that you like these episodes. Let me know if you want me to do a second episode like this. Obviously, it'll be way shorter than this in the middle of the week, but I just wanted to share this with you and I hope it inspired you. Talk to me about what your thoughts are. Literally, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the performing arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.